Oh boy, what a show we have today. What's that in
Yes,
front of you, Melanie?
it's a cat.
I thought that was a pure mix.
Well, we got one of those too.
Gotcha. No, you got an Archie,
I got an Archie.
Grand Marshal. Hi, Sydney. Hi, Melanie. Here it is Sunday.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Um, Boy, we've got a lot of dogs on today, and plus we have to announce the 4 big butt winners.
Yeah.
But
And I do want to just remind everybody who's watching, if you have questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat and we will answer them. The fosters will answer them to the best of our ability.
Yep. And hi, Debbie. How you doing? So I guess I better get out of the comments. That's producer's job. Anyway. So we got a dog on here that probably I can't have favorites because I don't, but I really, really want to meet this dog. And she's been on before and with a different dog, but now she has a dog named Laura. And when I was making that video, it reminded me of deja vu when we made the video for the other foster she had. She kid tested them. Okay. So what happens if they don't pass? I'm going to ask her that when she comes up. All right. Did she used to have 6 kids and only has 4 now? So, well, let's get this little video going for you and we'll bring her up. Wow. Hi, Alice. How you doing?
Good. How are y'all?
Where's that good looking? Oh, right there she is. Is she as amazing as what it sounds like?
I mean, yeah, we like her a lot. She's good. Yeah.
Wow. And did you keep your dog Neve? Did she keep her name?
She actually is named Snowy.
Snowy?
Yeah.
Okay. She didn't look pleased. She didn't look pleased in that picture where the kids are surrounded. Well, I'm just saying how it looked, okay?
She didn't have a side eye or anything. She was fine.
I'm talking about that one. Okay.
Yeah, right. No, she just has a resting sad face. That's all.
Okay. Wow. Um, so you got Miss Laura. What can you tell us about her that the video didn't touch on, if we missed anything?
Yeah. Well, I didn't have any videos of cats this time, but we also have a cat, and she hasn't bothered the cat
I
at all.
remember the cat. I
Yeah, we
noticed.
have the cat too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say she wants to be by the cat or anything, but they just kind of pass like ships in the night. So that's kind of a good thing, I think. With a cat in the house. She gets along with other male and female dogs. She was the mother of the L litter from the Great Pyrenees Rescue Society, and all those puppies were like so cute. I mean, like just gorgeous dogs.
And she's good looking too.
Yeah, she was a great mama, and I definitely get it once I got her. She kind of is. I mean, I don't know that she's like maternal with like the kids or anything, but she is very, very friendly.
Yeah, I saw that in the videos.
Yeah.
Now she's not very big, is she?
I mean, no. I mean, in the world of Great Pyrenees, no, she's not super big. I mean, really, or Huskies. She could honestly do to gain a few pounds. She's only about like 60 pounds, maybe gained a little bit since that weight taken, but she could gain a little bit more. She really doesn't put on weight quick is a part of it, because she's very active. She loves to run around the backyard, loves to play with the other dogs. She loves to go on walks. I wouldn't say she's a big like fetcher. She will play with toys here and there, but her absolute favorite thing is playing with the other dogs and running around. Her and Snowy are actually like two peas in a pod. They will.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
How did that? There's a big butt right there. How did?
Yeah, that's Snowy's.
How did she miss the contest?
What's that?
How did she miss the big butt contest we just had?
I don't know. Oh gosh. Yeah, we missed that one. She totally would have been a good one. She has like an hourglass shape on the back. Her fur is just outrageous.
Wow. Wow.
She's got a lot of fur. When I brush her, it looks like we shaved a lamb out there.
Yeah.
Like she's she's got a lot of fur.
Yeah.
That being said, Laura, even though that other white Pyrenees looks like she has, more hair, Laura, she's got that undercoat, and when I brush her, it's like the same. So she really does shed. If you're
because she's Guardian got the double coat, yeah.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, just people who are
colored like a husky.
Yes.
Yeah, and Huskies have a double coat also. So.
Exactly.
Okay, I didn't know that for sure. I was just going to say that.
They do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, she sure is good looking and
friendly.
Okay.
Everything we saw, she just looks incredibly gentle.
She really is. I mean, I put that with an asterisk, because I think like I said, she has a lot of energy, and so I like to get her like moving and get out not all of her energy. She can't get all of the energy, but I let them run around and play and kind of get some of that initial energy out. Because I want to set her up to be successful, with the kids. I don't just like, oh, here you go with the 1.5-year-old. Like, no. Like,
okay, so you still have the same number of kids you started with then, right?
Yes, yeah, we're going to keep it that way. We're going to keep on trucking along without any incidents or anything. So I try to set them both up to be successful. If my kids are acting nuts, I am right there with them, or we let the dogs have a break and then we come back. But I try to make sure that both parties are in a good mindset to kind of be together. And again, I'm right there. I don't want any incidents.
Wow.
I have 4 kids. We're going to keep it that way. We
don't push her away from the camera.
But also, I don't want to, have an incident that would prevent a dog from being adopted or anything like that.
Right.
So try to set them all up for success. And so far that's worked great. Certainly I would recommend if she does go to a home with kids, which I hope she does, because she's really, really great. I am an advocate for keep food separate. I do not let I do feed her in the crate. And my kids' fingers, they never cross that plane into the crate. That crate is dog's area.
Yeah, tip of the day, behavior tip of the day, any breed, let them alone while they're eating.
I'm really for that. Yeah. especially with fosters, like sometimes you just, you get quite a few dogs that are underweight, probably haven't had the best nutrition. Let them just eat. You don't want to like cause, to trigger like a pecking order or food aggression. Let them just eat. Let them get that back up to that weight, and
So
know that
you've taught your children to respect that.
yes, absolutely.
That's extremely important. How old's your youngest?
1.5. That was the little girl in the video.
That's what I thought. And that Laura loves that little girl, and so did your other foster.
Ivy. Yeah.
That one, thanks.
Yeah.
Couldn't pronounce her then either, or him.
I know. No, my daughter, she has absolutely no fear of dogs, and I watch her so closely because of that too, because she really wants to like go and pat and play,
Okay.
be
And
like a 1.5-year-old, right? So I want to make sure that she understands, like,
make a game
gentle.
out of it. Make a game out of stopping at 3 feet and coming back, and get her reward for stopping at 3 feet and coming back. We do that
Yeah,
often.
like we're not putting our face in a dog's face.
That's
we're
right.
not putting fingers in near the mouth. I mean, I'm trying to teach them all. I mean,
Look
I
at
have to
her
remind them
eyes. Look at her eyes. They're
She's
gorgeous.
But yeah, she's a great dog. She could go anywhere. If you have, young kids, or you come in contact with a lot of kids in your neighborhood, I would highly recommend this dog, because she just won't be a liability. I found her to become, very, very, gentle with the kids. Again, she still is on,
But she's still very young.
Yeah, she's young. She's only 2 years old.
And she's going to hold her own with those puppies down there that's coming up.
Oh yeah, she was such a good mom. Those puppies were so cute. She's still only 2 years old, so she's got a lot of life in her. She's so like cute. Like, I'll just like sit right next to you. But she's really like a.
Well, her face is husky, isn't it?
Yeah, she really does have that husky look.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, and her temperament is even better. I mean, I think that's the X factor for me, is temperament.
That's got to be the Pyrenees.
Yeah, I mean, it's so she's.
Well, no, I think that's parenting.
Yeah, well, and Huskies they tend to be a happy-go-lucky breed.
Yeah, sure.
But they're still bred to run fast with a sled behind them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's got energy. She loves to play. But another thing I like about her is she will stop. Eventually she will stop. She gets her energy out, and then
I like that
chill.
eventually.
Yeah, she will chill. Eventually she'll chill out and she'll lay down, and she's not like a terror in the house or anything like that. So,
yeah. That's what I like about Alice. She doesn't pull any punches. What she tells you is what you're going to get.
Yeah, right. I mean, I guess the only thing that, well, me and my husband are gardeners, so she will dig.
Don't put the gardener inside your fence.
I mean, it's just all dogs will dig, obviously. I mean, and we live in Texas, but I have noticed, like, I mean, kind of more so for her, she'll dig. I'm just letting you know. Okay. But that being said, that's not the worst behavior in my book. I mean, that's something that, if you're leaving the dog out, for like a minute or two too long, and they're starting to get bored, that's the consequence of leaving them out there. They might start to dig, or get hot, or whatever.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Your dogs. Have you had her long enough to encounter a thunderstorm with her?
Oh, geez, we have had thunderstorms. I mean,
so
quiet.
Apparently she didn't. She did fine with them.
Yeah, no, she was fine. When she does sleep in the crate at night, and she's quiet. If there's a passerby, she might bark, but the tail's wagging. There's nothing.
Okay. So good with kids, cars, cats. Can she drive? Oh, she doesn't have thumbs. She doesn't have thumbs. Can't hold the wheel.
No, so yeah, that's one thing she can't do. But yeah, other than the occasional digging, I mean, she's really a great dog. She's another one of those. We get so many where it's like, why are they here, kind of a thing. Like, why didn't somebody want her? But
you guys have had
the puppies.
Y'all have had quite a few of those lately. I say, who didn't want this dog?
Yeah, I know. But she is spayed now, and so that won't be a thing, obviously, anymore. but yeah, she's great size. She's great temperament.
So she's retired as a mom.
She's retired as a mom, but she's got 7 babies out there somewhere, in all different places. So,
Right.
but
Wow.
yeah, she's a good one, Steve. She really is. But yeah, I think. Oh, go ahead, honey. But yeah, I still have my kids here, so
That's okay. We understand.
we're all good. But yeah, if there's any other questions about her, I'd be happy to field them. She's a lovely dog. And obviously very, very pretty. And,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can't really say anything bad about her.
Well, I know what we can say. Great Pyrenees Rescue Society.org is where she's at.
That's right. Yeah, go check her out. And
Yep.
she's got videos and pictures on there. And I'd be happy to field any questions if there are, specifics.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, wow. Can you stay for the rest of the show while we're up?
Yeah,
You got to see these puppies. You got to see Betty Boop.
Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is, since the big boss lady at the Mountain Mamas Rescues there, we're going to play. We'll do Betty Boop's video, but we're going to do the puppies. Okay. That way I don't forget to play Betty's video and we still get the puppies done because she's got puppies she's trying to handle and I don't want to keep her down there too long. Now, it's killing me because we also have Julio down there. So, but we don't want to bring them all up at once, spoil it all. Okay. So, anyway, we'll start with, I guess we better, sorry about that. We've got you a superstar too long. Okay. So, Betty, she's with Mountain Mama Peers and Pups. Okay. Is there anything you want to ask, by the way? I forgot to say that, Sydney. I keep talking. It's your turn.
Nope. That was everything. So let's keep rolling.
All right. You had your chance. Okay. We're going to keep rolling. And can you take that down real quick so we can get this video up? Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was to them. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of
Wow. Who do I shoot? Who should I make big for? Well, we got to make the puppies big. We got puppies. All right. So who's that? Mr. Bagel, isn't it?
Yes, this is Bagel. He is 16 weeks, I believe now. And then over here is Echo.
Echo.
He is 20 weeks. We named Bagel his name because we have a dog named Donut right here. And their coloring was so similar that we wanted to stick with a food theme.
Wait a minute. What's that dog's name?
Donut.
So you have Donut and Bagel.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, somewhere, yeah, right here. Is that Echo and Donut?
Yes, that is.
Okay, I had to check, make sure I didn't recognize them upside down. With
Yeah.
at least you don't need reassembly instructions every time she wakes up.
Yeah. And she's so cute because like her one of her front paws, part of it is white, and my sister told me it looks like she dipped her paw in paint, and it looks so cute.
Now we had Bagel's sister on a couple, 2-3 weeks ago, didn't we?
Yes, and she is now adopted.
That's what we want. That's what we like to hear.
Yes.
Wow. What was that? It was in the window?
That's my dog Marley. He's our chow. He's
That's
100%.
what a chow looks like.
Yeah. And then we have our dog Jack here. He's our senior.
We got a house full.
Yeah, and I do dog boarding. So they're very used to different breeds, different sizes.
And lots of socialization.
Yep, and different ages. So, and they do great with all dogs.
How did the chow miss the big butt contest, by the way?
I didn't even know there was one.
Oh, you should watch the show more often.
Yeah, because he could have been up there to be a winner because he definitely when I get him.
I don't know. There were some pretty big butts up there now.
Yeah. And his fluffy one.
Yeah. Wow. Let's put it this way. I don't want to spoil too much, but the butts were so big that the Newfoundlands didn't even win.
Wow. That surprises me.
How does that happen? Maybe we need new judges. Who knows?
So tell us a little bit about Bagel.
Tell you about Bagel?
Huh?
So he is really calm. He likes to sleep most of the time. He does get his spurts of energy, but he's funny. He acts like he cannot get on the couch, even though he's a little bit taller than it. If there's other dogs eating, he will, once he's done eating, he will run up to their food. So you just got to make sure if there's another dog in the home, you just
Well,
got
puppies
to
usually do that because they're infinitely hungry.
Yeah. And then he can be really playful. He really likes to lay by himself and relax more than cuddle with you. Sometimes he'll cuddle with you, but he's more, I want to be on my own and sleep.
He doesn't look as big as what Izzy did, is he?
He's a little, just a tiny bit bigger than Echo right now.
Okay.
He's taller than, starting to get a little bit bigger.
But he's calm and he's a puppy.
Calm.
Those don't seem to go in the same sentence.
And he knows sit. So I have him sit for treats. I have him sit for his food also
Wow.
because they get so excited as puppies that if I don't have them sit, they'll knock the food right out of my hands.
Oh, because they're puppies.
Yeah.
Here's something that comes into my mind. He runs for the other dog's food, but yet he's still alive. That's saying quite a bit for your other dogs.
Little Donut is my little vicious one, so he tries to tell him no, but he doesn't care. He'll bark at him and he'll scoot. I put
He wants food.
yeah, I put Donut's food under my bar stools, and he will scoot underneath them to try to get his food. And he uses his paw to knock the food over so that he can get it. So I have to be right there when Donut's eating. But
Okay.
but the bigger dog
Oh, okay.
goes near them, but he won't even try to get their food. Only my small dog.
Okay. I misunderstood, Sydney. I thought you said Laura. Sorry. Anyway, we're going to put a break in between the puppies and Betty Boop then.
Okay.
But anyway, are they adoptable now, Bagel and Echo?
Yes, they are fully vaccinated, and Echo is getting spayed on the 27th.
All right. Wow.
And they're both really sweet puppies and really calm puppies. They get their moments where they're running around and have their energy, but for the most part, for puppies, they're really calm.
Okay. Wow. All right. So, wow, that's good looking. That's a good looking black dog for a black dog now.
Oh, she is beautiful, and she is a cuddler. She loves to be with her person. She is very nice to new people. She'll tuck her tail, but once she is comfortable with you, then she wants to cuddle you and give you kisses.
All right. So, and you're going to get me some more pictures and stuff so we can make each one of them a video, right?
Yes.
All right. Perfect. So,
I actually have a video of my daughter telling Echo to sit and stay.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll go good in the video.
Yeah. They do great with my daughter is 6, so they do with kids too.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That is actually cool.
Yeah, she's a jumper, so she'll jump up on kids, but I'm working on that with her. And Bagel, he does.
Well, they're puppies, okay? And well, Alice gets up on the table, so I mean, come on, they're puppies. I mean, Laura does. I gotta quit naming them human names, all right?
Yeah.
Hopefully, nobody has one named Steve. All right.
He had too, and he got adopted as well.
Oh, okay. All right.
He was
Okay.
calm just like her.
Wow. Are you gonna be able to stay up here for the rest of the show?
Yes.
All right, this is going to be perfect. And can we come back to you here in a second there, Ashley? We gotta get Chloe up here because I made a boo-boo. And we're going to fix that right now. So Chloe, while Chloe's video is playing, I get to see Julio. There it is. Look at Al, or look at Laura. Okay, let's not look at Laura. Let's look at Chloe or Sydney. There we go.
Hello.
Wow. Okay, which one? Oh, I think Molly's the one that's got Chloe, right?
Chloe. This is our Julio.
Okay, Tommy's got Chloe.
I'm here. Yeah.
I can't tell them apart from over here.
Yeah, they look quite a bit different in person, I promise.
Well, I think Chloe's always the one who's draping over the couch.
That's her. And she
Oh yeah.
she will be
And,
here until it's time for dinner or until we go for a walk.
How old is she?
There's a little question as to that. Some of her paperwork said 6, and some of her paperwork said 8. I personally don't think she's that old. I would
That dog's not 8. I don't. Well,
4 to
could be.
5. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm guessing
When they
4 to
get,
5.
yeah, it's hard to tell when they get up there towards that age.
Yeah, and I think it might have, because of her hip issues, they might have aged her a little older than she is.
Okay, let's talk about those. They're all fixed now, right?
Yeah, so she had FHO surgery on her right leg about 12 weeks ago. 12 weeks ago. She's got a little bit of hip dysplasia on the other leg as well, but doesn't need any surgical intervention.
Just weight control.
Yep. So she was non-weight bearing, and that leg was completely atrophied when we got her. And now we walk probably about 4 miles a day, do about 3 walks a day. And she does great.
Wow.
She's got a little bit of a gimp, but other than that, she goes just fine. And she loves to go for walks.
Julio goes that distance too?
When it's cold out, yes.
No wonder he's looking so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. By the way, Julio's, you got to go to findanother.com for him.
Yeah. So, yep, this is.
So, wow. So she's doing very well for having surgery just about a month ago.
Yeah, no, she's doing great. It took a little while, but no, she's awesome.
Any of the hair grow back yet when they shave?
No.
So it looks like she's wearing shorts.
Kind of. It's only part of her like surgical site is not growing back. The other stuff's grown back pretty well. So we're hoping
Okay.
that that'll start to come back in.
Oh, it will. It usually does. Well, I hope so, because of one of the reasons why we don't shave them for the summer. Because first of all, we don't take insulation out of our house in the summertime, and it can grow back. It can take longer to grow back than what it did in the first time.
Yeah.
But she's beautiful. And she's not very big, is she?
No,
And
65, 70. I don't think she's 70.
Oh, she's tiny.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
a little peanut. Little pumpkin.
Tiffany, our definition of tiny might be different than yours. You have any questions for her, Sydney?
Yeah, well, I mean, she in the video we saw actually how well she was moving on her walk. She actually just on her own took off in a trot.
Yeah.
And looks really good.
Yeah. Like I said,
And she appears to have a boyfriend, doesn't she?
oh, she loves her Julio.
Yeah.
Well, he's wearing her jammies.
Yeah, we got to share. Yeah. She's not actually played with him at all.
Good.
But we've taken her to the dog park early in the morning when there's maybe 1 or 2 dogs, and for whatever reason, she'll play with any other dog but Julio. So,
Maybe Julio told her, "I don't want to play with you."
yeah, maybe. But yeah, she does. She's real gentle, but she'll do the happy feet and stuff when she's loose in like a yard.
Okay.
Cute.
Now, do you have jammies for all your dogs?
So the jammies started with our last foster, Jaja, who was a naked little mole rat when we got her. So
I didn't know if it was for the licking for the surgery or what that was.
nope, she's just really cute in them. And then with that bald spot there, I think some of the growth was starting to bother her a little bit. So she'd chew on it and then just protecting her from the sun. So
She looks like a beautiful dog. It looks like a happy dog.
she's very happy and she's very people oriented. Like,
She walks up to people at the dog park, no issue.
yeah. And you can see if you don't pet her, she will, start flailing her head back at you. Yeah, there she goes.
Lori says she's stunning.
Yeah, she's a pretty
She's
girl.
very pretty.
Yeah, she really is pretty.
And Julio. So Julio, they don't play together like the other fosters did? Oh,
No.
darn.
Julio likes to be a little rough sometimes, and Chloe doesn't like that.
Nah. Yeah. Oh, some of his signals can get misunderstood, probably, huh?
They're good with being companions for each other, but not playmates. So
Yeah. So he's not mentoring her at all, then, probably. Well, some. They usually do some.
Oh yeah,
Luckily, she
Because
has
he knows the rules.
yeah. Julio drools. He barks. She doesn't do either of those things really. So we're happy.
Wow. She just look how mellow and calm and laid back she is. Oh, there's the if you have any memory problems, forget to pet her. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, she'll smack you too if she's got a good vantage point too. So yep.
So what's the bad stuff about her? Is there anything bad so far? GPRS and Mountain Mama, they've had perfect dogs here for quite a while. Who didn't want that dog?
Right. Yeah. The only thing with her, she's afraid of storms. She will shake, but she's not like she doesn't act out or get destructive or anything. She'll just shake. And then she doesn't love car rides. She does okay once she's in there, but we have to get her in there, and she does not like to be picked up. So she does not love that.
Okay, well, all right. If you want some help with that, let me know, and we've got ways to do that. And I'm sure you know them.
Yeah. We just
Okay.
haven't had too much opportunity to take her anywhere.
Now, Lori wants to know if you know how she does with cats.
She's fine with cats. She went to my sister's and did well with my nephews and the kids and the cats. And we've got a bunch of strays on the patio that we feed, and she just completely ignores them. So
Wow.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
So it's not just GPRS, because Mountain Mamas and the other Utah Rescue, they've been having some pretty good dogs lately.
yeah, she's great. She's just, her thing is just she's needy. So you
She's
just gotta
needy.
one
Well,
that needs attention.
She had a bum hip there for a while, and now she doesn't.
Yeah,
And she's showing her appreciation
absolutely.
She's a happy girl.
because she knows it makes you happy to pet her till your arm falls off, right? All right. Now, this is a heck of a time to have company. Hey, Julio.
And she can hop up on the couch all by herself, right?
Yep, she's gotten on my bed once too when my roommate set the fire alarm off. So she kind of really wants to.
Roommate set the fire alarm off.
Yeah, Molly was cooking.
Does this happen often? I'm just curious.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I cleaned the oven afterwards.
You heard it first on the rescue show. So wow.
You can see
Now,
Is she? Does she mind being brushed? Does she like it? Can you trim her nails easily?
she does not like you to touch her paws. She will literally curl them in there and cry. She's a little dramatic, this one. But she does like to get brushed.
well, you can counter condition whatever label the trainers put on that nowadays. You can work through that,
Yeah.
but it takes time and patience.
Yeah, no, but she
It's
does.
got to go at her pace. But fosters usually on something like that, especially a dog like her, is not going to be around a whole lot longer. We prefer to pass that information on to the adopter.
Yeah.
And that way, because she's going to have to do it all over again anyway, whoever adopts her.
Yeah, we'll work on that. Yeah.
Yep. So, wow, man, yeah, so you got white fur everywhere again, don't you?
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Yep, always.
She's definitely a shedder.
Pretty soon, if you don't see white fur in your food, you're going to send your plate back.
Exactly. There's something wrong with it.
We stopped trying to get it out.
Laurie, she's in Texas.
We're in downtown Houston.
Oh, downtown Houston. Oh, there's another cool part about you guys. She's an apartment dweller, isn't she?
She is. She is.
And you're not evicted.
No.
That was in
Not
unison.
on a Julio's account. So.
Now I started the problem. Now everybody's got apartments going to apply for every dog.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sydney.
She's one of the few that would be pretty content in an apartment. She just
Yeah,
likes-
and that's the thing about the rescues, Mountain Mamas and GPRS and GPRRUM. They take every case one at a time.
Mhm.
Okay, so it depends on the situation. So, what would be her perfect home in your opinion?
I think she would do well having somebody who's home with her more often than not. She, like I said, she needs to be around her people.
Okay.
I think she would do well with a playmate. She'd also be okay as an only dog as long as, like I said, she's getting a lot of attention
Okay.
and walks. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep. And like I said, she's very calm, does well with every situation we put her in. Other dogs.
Even kids, huh?
Yep.
Yep.
That's
So-
awesome. And she's not hyper like a young dog, is she?
Oh no, she, like I said, this is what she does in the house. And then when we go for a walk, she'll walk nicely on her leash.
And I love it. She can walk. What'd you say? 3 miles?
We go about 4, probably over like 3
4.
walks a day. Yep.
That's a young, healthy pair. That's pretty good for them too.
Yeah. Yeah.
For a
Like,
young one. I mean, she's getting up there a little bit. She's not a senior.
so
Yeah, she
Wow.
would go all day if we'd let her.
Yeah.
I think.
as soon as you get your shoes on, she's in your face, ready to go. So
Wow. I had somebody up there in upstate New York. It wasn't you, Lori. That they were hiking for like 7 miles. I said, "Geez, what are you doing? Carrying your dog back?" He goes, "How did you know?" They're a giant breed. Sometimes they can't walk that far.
Right.
Wow. So Great Pyrenees Rescue Society.org, that's again where it's happening. But here in a minute, it'll be happening over yonder in Utah. So, wow. Thank you again for coming on. Is this your 3rd time? 4th time?
Yeah,
I
third
think
or fourth.
3rd. Yeah.
Yeah. You started Daisy was your first dog you brought on, I think.
Daisy.
Yep.
We had Daisy with
That was Julio. Julio didn't take that well when she got adopted, did he?
No, those 2 were besties. Yeah. Those 2 were
Yeah.
besties.
That's okay. He's doing great now. He's got a forever home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
for
he's,
sure.
he's done great with
Yeah.
all of our fosters. So
And
we're-
that's what everybody's trying to do here. Do what's best for the dogs.
Mhm.
And we got a group of rescues here that are just amazing. So, all right. Well, now, God, I can't believe I did that. I'm sorry, Sydney and Tommy and Molly. I goofed it up. So now we got to go back to Mountain Mamas and Betty Boop. And Betty Boop looks a little different than what I've seen over the years.
Yeah,
So this-
she's
Oh my, no, she doesn't look that much different.
there's nothing fluffy about her, that's for sure.
So what can you tell us about this girl? She had puppies, didn't she?
Yeah, well, so she was with a pack of dogs in southern Missouri. There was about 5 running together. And a bunch of rescues down there came together to get them. We couldn't catch her. And she was obviously pregnant. But so we hired a trapper and we got her trapped, and then we waited, took her to the vet and just waited for puppies. So
She had 2.
she had 2 huge puppies. She's little.
That's why there's only 2.
Yeah, she's little. And I mean, we were so scared because we ultrasounded and we're like, oh, we're gonna have to do C-section. They're huge. And she did it. She was a trooper.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so wow. So and now I happen to know you have other dogs there. Does she do okay with them?
Yeah, she's a lot. You know, she's a very, very active dog, and I don't know if I told you her breed DNA came back American Bulldog, Australian Cattle Dog, and Fox Terrier. So
Fox Terrier, Cattle Dog, and what was the other one? Bulldog.
come here, Betty,
Good
wake
combination.
Wake up. Well, smart combination, and like she's active. She is so
Very
athletic.
busy. Yeah.
Yeah, she's so athletic. I mean, she's good to chill too, but I have 5 personal dogs and we hike and we ski, and you know, she is lightning fast. But she's, you know, she's all right to do this.
Aw.
So
I
how
came
much
on
does
an
she
hour
weigh?
early and she's just been hanging here with me.
Yeah, she goofed up the time zone and
I did.
or something, and she's been on here since about 5 after 3 Eastern time anyway. So and Betty's just been there, mellow as can be,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all the competition. Puppies are usually competition, but we've got a group of dogs on here that probably going to be pretty equal. It's not saying they're bad puppies. I'm saying they're all good dogs.
This is such a good dog. Like, you know, if I didn't have 5 dogs, she would be so fun for me to have in my pack. She's super fun.
Yeah.
Loves to go in the car. She's a great cuddler. I love smiling dogs too. I wish she was more. she just gives you that cheesy smile when you talk to her. She's great with my kids.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm flipped head over heels over Laura down there. Sorry. Sorry, Betty Boop. Sorry, Julio. Geez, he's going to come bite me now.
Come here. Wake up. Come say hi. Come on.
And about how big is she?
She's 28 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
She's
little.
tiny. Yeah.
She's a little thing.
So what would be her perfect home, in your opinion?
You know, she loves people. She's great with kids. She's really good with other dogs. She's a
Cat?
kind of a rough player, you know, but good-natured rough player. We're working on that. She's going to daycare a couple times a week, and the daycare that I use is owned by 2 force-free trainers who really help redirect when they're, you know, play. Yeah,
Is that the daycare there?
Uh-huh.
I love that picture.
So
You can
she's
have the
good with
snow.
big dogs and little dogs. She's fine with everyone. She just can be, you know, like, I don't know, like, you know,
Hey, I'm gonna you keep talking. Don't worry about it. What I'm fixing to do. Sorry, everybody.
Aw.
Well, there's still one more.
Aw.
Oh.
Okay, I can't leave Chloe out and Julio. So. All right. Okay, we're back to you, Ashley.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else I can say. Except,
How does she do with
cats.
cats?
No.
No cats.
No.
Okay.
I have a really good cat that
Cat?
doesn't run.
That's not a
and
good
is-
sign.
No, she doesn't. I can't I mean, I can redirect her, but she's very, very interested in my cat.
Okay. So you're not giving her the opportunity to find out if she's going to play or hurt, right?
Yeah, well, I would say no cats.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
That's
I wouldn't-
fair because there's dogs that don't do well with cats, and that's
Yeah.
understandable.
She's just way too interested in him, and
But she doesn't really require to have another dog there, does she?
no, she is really a human bonder.
Okay.
Right?
So there you
She'd be a good apartment dog as long as she got exercise and got to go to the
Wow.
dog park and got to walk and so
How
I
old
had-
do you think she is?
Pardon me?
How old do you think she is?
The vet thought between 1 and 2.
Oh, wow. She's still
Yeah.
really young.
still young.
Yeah.
So where do they go to apply for her?
To the website. Put that. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yep.
I got a producer's not used to that little section over there. It's new. All right. Mountain Mama's Peers and Pups is the name of the rescue, and it's mountainmamapeers.rescuegroups.org.
You know what? She's also has really good recall. She's great off leash. I walk her off leash with my pack all the time.
Well, that's right. That's not a pure. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, and she's only, you know, been around my pack for 2 weeks now. And she does just fine. And we go down to the river and I called her off a herd of deer today. She turned right around, came back. She's good.
Yeah,
And Laura-
that's incredible.
Is Laura
Very
snoring?
undeer-like, right?
Well, she's something else now. That's Mountain Mama's Peers and Pups in Utah. She's in Utah, right? Now, can you
In Utah.
transport somewhere or?
Yeah, I mean, we're great at transport from here.
Okay, good. You got pickles to me.
Yeah, that's right. I got pickles all the way to Connecticut and then back to you.
Then back to you, or back to me, yeah. Because you were having trouble getting him back to you is all. And I said, hey, get him here. We'll keep him safe. We'll figure it out from there. And we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
Um,
Elizabeth did, but I mean, we can take credit.
Yeah. So, wow. Now, how many dogs do you have in your rescue? And then we got to get to the big butt contest.
I think we have 40 now.
Holy cow. I didn't expect that answer.
Yeah. I think we have 35 available and
Okay.
5 that are still on medical hold, have stuff to be done. Space.
Okay.
vaccines.
You don't have a ton of puppies, but you have puppies.
I have a lot of puppies.
Oh, you have a lot. So that's why you have so many dogs. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You take in one and you get 9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right, Ashley. Thank you. Anything you want? Any questions for your? How do you sit from you, Sydney?
No, I think I had a chance to ask them all, but
Yeah.
man, she seems awesome.
What
She's
about
so-
Madam Melanie? Do you have any questions? 'Cause every once in a while she does.
Not at the moment, thank you.
Okay, good. All right. So we don't get beat up by big butts. We really gotta get to that, don't we? So we had a panel of judges that judged the dogs, and as promised, we going to announce our winners. Now, one of our winners sent a video in because I didn't say we couldn't send videos. Okay, so they went ahead and voted on that one, and he's up there. And always remember, everybody's a winner here. Okay, because these are dogs, Great Pyrenees, or whatever breed you have. We had some Newfoundlands in there. Okay, and can you imagine that? The Piers won over the new. These are some big butts now. All right. These are really cool. So I'm going to share the screen for that one, and we'll do this one first. All right. So actually, this was there is no first, second, third, or fourth. These are the 4 biggest butts that in our judges' opinions. So our first one here is let me start this playing here. I got to remember how to bring it up here. I got to find it down here. Oh, I had to scroll. All right. First one is Anakin. All right. Mr. Anakin. It's hard to tell a little bit, but when you, right there. Okay. Mr. Big Butt. And he likes rolling sand in beaches in Oregon up there. And his mama has a sailboat too. I wonder if he's been on a sailboat yet. Okay,
Cute.
so looks like he's heading that way, doesn't it? No, he's going to swim out to it.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, there's one of the top 4. All right. But anyway, that's Anakin, and then we have Gigi.
Yes, Gigi is a pocket pier, but
Really,
man,
that's a pocket
she-
pier.
She has some fluffy junk in her trunk for sure.
Wow. And then now everybody, if you go back out to the Rescue Show's Facebook page and message us your address so we can send your treat bags to the 4 winners. All right. And then the next one is Gabby.
Yeah, Gabby is a GPRS alum, and yes, Debbie. Gabby has a big, beautiful booty.
Yes. Okay.
She's
And you ready for this?
dog, but yeah, that's a big fluffy butt right there.
Yeah. Then Bubba.
Aw.
Look at that butt. Bubba there in Utah with Great Pyrenees Rescue Resources, Utah, Montana is where he came from, I think.
Yep.
Yep. And with Jess there. And now we're going to run up the, so congratulations with the 4 biggest butts. The ones that didn't make the vote count, well, you got to, next time, feed them more, exercise them more, whatever it takes to get a big butt. Now, some of them, like Laura, will never have a big butt, okay? So, but Snow can, because I saw pictures. So, anyway, now our entrants were just amazing. I mean, we had Samson.
Yep, that's my boy.
That's Sydney's boy. We had Olive there in Ohio. Okay. And now we had another entry out of the Utah Rescues, Oakland. Okay. And then another GPRS dog is Mita. Okay.
Yeah, beautiful.
I wish they could have all won, but that gets expensive, for the company that's donating the treat bags. And then we got the Newfies. Okay.
Love it.
And the lead dog, he passed away. And so, Lori, our hearts go out to you. Now, it's been a little while.
Yeah.
A month or so, I think it was, a couple months now. But that was Cole. If you go out to the New Hope Behavior Consultants Facebook page, he's got a tribute out there on the YouTube channel. And he's on the bridge page at the New Hope Behavior Consultants website, too. There is a Rainbow Bridge page on New Hope Behavior Consultants that's open to the public. You want to honor your dog, we'll help you. All right. Okay, the next one, Lori wanted to get Mr. Tibbs in there also. He doesn't have a big butt. Well, he's got a big butt for an Akbash mix, okay?
Yeah.
All right. And then Libby, okay? That wasn't the GPRS dog, I believe. And then one I voted for, but I couldn't vote, so it didn't count, was Bonnie. All right. Bonnie, she's my favorite. We got to get Bonnie a home. We got to get her back on the show, you know. And Libby was your foster, huh, Debbie? So anyway, don't forget to send us your address. And Libby Lou, huh? And then another Ohio dog, Josie, with the same, she's the adopter. That one, if we had a better shot of her, probably would have done better. But both of the photos she sent, they weren't the greatest. And then Mr. Bowie, he did better than win. He got adopted.
Yeah.
He got adopted. So, and then we got Allie up in Montana with Tim. Okay. And she'd probably do well next time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just have that feeling. And then the others were entered with video, and I can only do one screen share on video. And I apologize for that. But I think Debbie had put a couple videos I wanted to put up here, and I couldn't get them out of the comments. Facebook won't let me take them and upload them because they were in the comments, and I forgot to ask Sydney to try to get a hold of the folks to upload them. So when are we going to do it again? I don't know. That was fun, though.
It was. So thank you to everybody who submitted photos or videos, because it was just such a fun, funny thing for all of us to do and comment on, and it just was pure fun.
What happened to the big muddy butt? I thought I uploaded him. Where the heck did he go? I must have missed him. Sorry, big muddy butt was up here.
Oh.
But mud doesn't count for big.
It was big and muddy.
Well, okay, all right, okay. And who was that?
That's my daughter's dog, Beatrice.
Beatrice, okay. Well, tell her just try again next time.
Okay.
So what we're trying to do is make some sort of a template for the rescues to do like a quick fundraiser where they can charge you $1 or $2 to enter your dog and still have fun, okay? That would all be up to individual rescues, but if we do it again, it's going to be free. All right. And we could still have them too when the rescues aren't doing fundraisers. Okay. We won't counter a rescues fundraiser. We will promote the rescues fundraiser. So that's what we do. And we got some good looking dogs up here. And I'll tell you that Chloe sure is something else. But Laura, I'm sorry. I'm just starstruck here. If you could see me, I'm slobbering. All right. Yes, and thank you to the Great Pyrenees Coffee Company. I did put that into the description, Nancy. So don't forget to give us your addresses, and probably name wouldn't hurt in case I lose your pictures or something. No, they're on the website or on the Facebook page. But make sure you send the address and do it to the same area, but go to the message board on the Rescue Show's Facebook page. Is that fair? And then if you can't figure it out, message Sydney or somebody. Or me, but I don't think I know any of them. Very many of them. But I know the dogs. I knew most of the dogs up there. The Josie and Olive and Muddy Butt. I never met Muddy Butt. But I knew a lot of the dogs. And next time we'll see Julio up here, right? Okay. And and we got to give a big shout out to our judges for even doing this, putting themselves in harm's way like that, which is why we didn't just brag about who they were. Okay. Because we don't want them to get beat up by girls. I got to stop getting beat up by girls. We can't let them get beat up. So, all right, everybody. Look at all those cool comments. We'll do it again. We're gonna work on that. And you got to work on Remy and Zip's butts there, Lori. We got it. Those Newfoundlands should have been in running. You know, they got big butts. I know they do. So, because I've seen those Newfies. Well, I haven't met Zip or Rip. Sorry, I don't know why I called him Zip. Anyway, big day today. Thank you everybody for joining us on the show, and I'll keep talking while Melanie. Are we scrolled through the comments yet?
We're almost through them all.
Almost through. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Debbie. Oh, Rena, we have fun up here, and we get to show off dogs while we're doing it. I got the best job ever. I can look at all the dogs I get to meet, and and all nice fosters too. I'll never remember their names, so sorry, guys. All right, everybody, it's time for me to shut up and get myself back out of trouble and take my foot out.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.